A cooler outlook today as the heat wave comes to an end. The outlook is more unsettled with some heavy showers around too. I'll have all details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Monday,
dipped, and we started to see a little more cloud, the influence of some slightly fresher conditions. Yeah, the wind's starting to pick up as well. So the humidity was still there yesterday. That dropped overnight. That will drop pretty significantly today, and the winds will pick up as well. And we're having a big change. But there are lots of heat waves building right across the UK, right across the world. So I thought I'd talk you through some of them.
OK.
So first of all, yes, we had our heat build over the weekend. It was on Friday when we officially were in a heat wave. Saturday, our temperatures peaked at 33.2 degrees Celsius. Every nation had their hottest day of the year, but a big drop in temperature from then to today by over 10 degrees for some. So that is welcome news for those who haven't enjoyed that heat and humidity. But there is a big heat dome building across the northeast of America. They're forecasting 38 degrees in New York today. That would make it the hottest June day they have ever recorded. 200 million are under a heat advisory. And it's because the jet stream is way to the north, bringing up all this warm air. It dips down through the middle of the Atlantic. This is where we have low pressure, cooler air, and high pressure builds across the east. So even across the near continent, parts of Europe are having a heat wave, temperatures up to 10 degrees above average. But we, through the coming days, will be influenced by this cooler, fresher air moving in from the west. So for the UK today, a big change. Like I said, we are no longer in a heat wave. It will turn windy. We'll see some showers and it will feel fresher as that humidity looks set to drop. So first thing this morning, speckled clouds still across northern areas with some showers for Scotland, northern England and Northern Ireland. In between, there'll be some sunny spells. But
for those who are suffering quite significantly at the moment from hay fever, because, of course, grass...
So actually, temperatures to peak pollen is around about 22 degrees Celsius. So the temperatures that we have at the moment for the rest of the week are perfect for those pollen spores. Anything above about 28 kills them. So the very high temperatures is really, really good. So these are our pollen levels today, still high for grass across England and Wales. But there are two peaks, one in the morning and one in the evening, because overnight the air settles it and then it mixes it over our heads in the morning. It sits quite high down again. So, yeah, two peaks.
Doesn't the wind...
The wind will help to blow it away and the showers will wash it back down to the ground again. But we still have pretty stagnant air through southern areas, so it's just going to stay with us and go round and round. So, yeah, high to very high all week.
Laura, thanks very much.
I mean, why?
But because we could finally sleep and people have complained so much, that's why.
I'll take that as an answer. Here is the weather sting.
Yes, if you remember last week, we were talking about the threshold temperatures that need to happen for 3 days in a row to make a heat wave. That happened on Friday. We added one more day on Saturday. There was a peak in our heat. 33.2 degrees Celsius, our top temperature. Every nation had their highest temperature of the year so far, but a big drop from then to today by over 10 degrees for some of us, which is welcome news for those who haven't enjoyed the heat. And here is the why for you and for Andy as well. Low pressure moving in. It was high pressure that blocked. It's now bringing a heat wave through the southwest of Europe. But that's now cleared away and low pressure is in charge. And it brings a return of the Atlantic flow, the westerly flow, the cooler conditions, the fresher air. It will bring more wind through the next few days and some showers, but clear away that humidity as well. So a big change for today. Some stronger winds around. Yes, there'll be some sunshine still, but some showers across the northwest and it will feel fresher. So still a little humid first thing this morning. It takes a while for that humidity to clear. Showers for Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England, and they're hit and misses we had through the day. But it will be breezy, and that breeze will move those showers through. So fairly breezy for England and Wales, gustier winds further north, even gales here. Temperatures in the north sitting around about average. Still warm in the south and east, 24 degrees our top temperature. But UV levels are still high, very high in the Channel Islands, and pollen levels are still high. So let's see how things pan out as we head through the next 7 days. And it looks very different to the scenes we saw last week. So across the north of the UK, first of all, Scotland, Northern Ireland, northern areas of England, our temperatures sit around about average, not above like they were last week. Percentage chance of rainfall, you can see from the symbols. There is wet weather most days. Today is driest, and then after that, the outlook unsettled with showers. Fortunes further south of England and Wales as we head through the next 7 days. Again, temperatures compared to where they should be for the time of year. Last week, they were way above average. They're still warm, but closer to average compared to last week. And percentage chance of rainfall, showers to start the week, but drier by the weekend.